Hi beautiful people, it's Eleni.
And Ethan.
And happy 2020, we made it! And since it's been 3 months, got a haircut. So I've had my hair alone for about 5 years. And now it's a new year, 2020. I trust God. I'm all in. Please thumbs up and subscribe for monthly encouragement and advice. Love you. You're beautiful. Hi, beautiful people. So basically, I want to quickly talk about how we can stay positive and just have good self-esteem and mindset while we use social media in a God-honoring way. I'll quickly do some pros and cons. You can help other people share God's love, say nice things to encourage others, and you can share your experiences so you don't feel alone and, get community support. You can build a great community of friends and other people who share similar interests and can support and encourage each other. And you can raise money for charities, doing online social good, as well as, just having a creative outlet and learning from videos, blogs, all these great things. And yeah, being inspired by other people, a good kind of comparing. However, I'm gonna quickly talk about some of the negative sides. I just want you to hopefully have these tips help you, that you can feel better while navigating a world that is now always technology and go and trying to keep up with everything. And sometimes that can be very difficult and tiring. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I don't care about looking perfect. Sometimes we try and pressure ourselves to be perfect. Sometimes I want to make the video perfect so it's best for you guys and it'll be very helpful. But you know what? It's better to post things that can help people rather than be too scared and think, oh, people are judging me and I shouldn't post this at all. No, post it. It might help someone as well. Since I was 13, I've enjoyed my life, but social media has also made it a little bit hard for my mental health. Sometimes you do compare yourself with other people. Sometimes you wish you had what they had, or it feels like, oh wow, they're doing great, I'm not right now. And we tend to compare ourselves when we're not feeling good and we see other people's highlights. But I need you to remember that, you know what? These things aren't always real. A lot of people don't post about their problems or how they're doing. But you know what? A lot of people want to do that too because to own their story, right? That they're not defined by these bad things. I think it's important that we end mental health stigma and we can open up and be vulnerable. And that takes a lot of brave courage. We can also know that we can share our stories, that it might help people, that they're not alone, and yeah, that we don't need to hide ourselves behind a screen. You don't have to say your whole life story, but you never know, sharing your problems or how you're feeling can make people feel like, oh wow, this person is real, like relatable. And you're allowed to post what you want that makes you happy. And yeah, don't feel like you need to feel ashamed to post things that make you feel good or like you think might help people. But we also have to be mindful that we all compare ourselves, not everything's perfect. Sometimes we post like different lighting and filters and maybe the background is messy behind a certain photo, or maybe that person wasn't feeling well all day. Maybe when they were taking the photo they were, but then a few minutes later they're having a breakdown or having anxiety. And sometimes that happens to me too. Like I get a little bit anxious, like, oh, I want to help people, I want to post my story, and then a few minutes later I try not to worry if people are judging me or if I said the right thing. No, I'm not going to judge myself. I'm sure the words I posted help someone know God loves them and share his hope and love, and it'll help someone. You can't listen to your anxiety. You can't listen to these thoughts. Take it with a grain of salt and remember that you don't always have to believe these thoughts because maybe they're not true. Maybe you just feel that way. Like, instead of saying, oh, that person has everything, they look perfect. They don't have any problems. We all deal with things, we're human. But it's great we can be resilient and God can help us. So remember, no one's perfect. Everyone has struggles. That's okay. We can help each other and share God's love to each other. And God will use us to grow from them, inspire others. And it's okay. No one has it all together. I want you to realize that. Sometimes every few months I will have an episode where I'm not feeling good. Sometimes I'll compare myself a few hours and I'll feel sad and I even cried. But you know what? Things like that just remind me that God loves me and has a special plan and purpose for me and you. We all have a beautiful, unique life that God has for us, and it's okay. Your life's not going to look the same as mine, and we all have a different, unique path. It's okay. And your life does matter. Also remember that a lot of people took time to get to where they are. If you think they're doing well or you want something that they have, instead be inspired and motivated by what you see after all the stuff that you've seen online. What can I learn from it? Do I want to do this or that? Be inspired by it. What can I learn from this? How can this help me grow if you're comparing yourself? As well, remember that your story is going to point back to the Lord. And your story's not going to look the same as everyone else's, and that's okay. I think I already said that. If you get anxiety or PTSD sometimes from what you see online, remember it's not all negative online. Surround yourself with positive things, and if you feel like you're comparing yourself a lot or having certain people you follow online or things online make you sad or depressed or feel bad, you're not a bad person, they're not bad, just don't just unfollow them. You don't have to look at them, you don't have to look at their stuff. It makes you feel bad. You can still wish them well. Like, I only post on Facebook to help people, and I don't scroll. But I wish everyone well, and I like to talk to my friends face to face, and they can tell me their big news and stories. I feel like a lot of people also feel like they need to be pressured to keep up with everyone. The trends, or I'm not good enough, or like, I need to have a bigger house, bigger car, I need to look like that person, get abs, I need to have followers, I need to have likes, I have to, all these different things. I need to keep up with what my friends are doing, or the latest memes. No. Your life is good enough. You don't need to. Okay? You don't need to pressure yourself. You are good enough. You're loved. God is enough. As well, lastly, spend more time off your phone and live in more time with God. And living a life that also just helps share his love to other people, and more time, more free time instead of spending it on social media, and more face-to-face interaction with the people you care about. You don't need to have fear of missing out. We all have that feeling. Just know that God's good enough and your life is good enough and beautiful. You don't need to be like anyone else at all. You don't need to be perfect, okay? You don't need to have a certain persona. Just be you. You're beautiful. You have something to add to the online world, can help people. And spend more time offline. This is just a closing note to myself, I guess. My mental wealth. My mental health journey that might help people. And first month of the year progress to myself, because at the end of the year I'm gonna look back and see how I did and how my mental health is hopefully improved. But sometimes I get trauma and PTSD from things of the past that still show up a few years ago, and sometimes I'll remember from a photo I've seen online. And I remember during my gap year in 2016, I would compare myself to random people who were having so much fun while I was lonely and I had to take a break from social media. See, we do tend to compare ourselves when we're at our lows and we see people's highs. But just know, we all have a different path and it's all going to be unique. Every person's life is different. Yours is wonderful and beautiful too, and it's going to be okay. Lastly, if you're feeling suicidal, depressed, or need someone to talk to, feeling anxious, or want some resources how to deal with your stress, feel happier, healthier, how we can accept Jesus into our hearts, and also make a difference in the world, check back on my channel. I try to do a video every month, and I'm not going to worry about it being perfect or getting enough likes or views and stuff like that. That does not define my happiness. Remember, that shouldn't define your happiness too. I don't care about likes anymore. I post what I want because I might help someone, and I log off. I'm working on YouTube though. I feel like some videos do better than others, and then I'm like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't post this video. Someone won't find it helpful. Maybe it's not relevant. Maybe people don't feel the same way as I do. I make these videos for the person who just needs hope and love, and that they're gonna be okay and they're not alone. Did I miss anything? You can post a comment below and I'll get back to you. I love you. You're not alone. You're beautiful. Keep going. Keep going. Bye.